River Nile, being the father of African rivers, is the longest river on earth. The full name of River Nile is in Arabic is Bahr al-Nil. Its name means valley. In this video, we are going to explore some of the biblical stories about River Nile, as it was also important to ancient people. Bible talks much on River Nile, and there are some verses in the Bible that talks on the significance of River Nile to people, especially Egyptians. Keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. Click on the notification bell to get all details of River Nile from the source to its end in Mediterranean Sea. What does the Bible say about the Nile River? The Nile River holds significant biblical references. Let's explore some of them. So the first one is the plague of blood, which is in the book of Exodus chapter 7 verse 14 to 24. In this account, the Lord instructed Moses and Aaron to stretch out their hands over the water of Egypt, turning them into blood. The River Nile, along with other water sources, became blood, causing great distress. And another account is that baby Moses was found in the Nile, which is in the book of Exodus chapter 2 verse 1 to 10. The story of Moses begins with his mother placing him in a basket made of bulrushes and setting it among the reeds by the riverbanks. Pharaoh's daughter discovered the baby Moses and raised him as her own. This event set the stage for Moses' future role as a leader of the Israelites. Moses, destined for greatness even from his birth, faced certain danger as Pharaoh commanded that all Hebrew babies boy be thrown into the River Nile. His mother, driven by love and faith, crafted a basket and placed Moses in it, setting him adrift on the river. In the third account is the plague of frogs, which is in the book of Exodus chapter 8 verse 1 to 5. As part of the plagues upon Egypt, frogs infested the land, including the River Nile. The frogs were a sign of God's judgment. Joseph rise to power through a dream about the Nile. In the book of Genesis 41 verse 1 to 36, Pharaoh had a dream in which 7 fat cows emerged from the Nile River, followed by 7 thin cows. Joseph interpreted the dream, predicting 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of famine. Pharaoh appointed Joseph as a ruler to manage Egypt during these times. And another one is warning of Nile's desolation. This is in the book of Ezekiel chapter 30 verse 12. The prophet Ezekiel received a message from the Lord concerning Egypt. The Nile River would dry up and the land would experience desolation, a devastating event that held grave consequences for Egypt's sustenance and economy. In the sixth account is the blessing of the Nile to Egypt. This is in the book of Isaiah chapter 23 verse 10. Isaiah prophesied about the Nile's significance to Egypt. Despite its eventual desolation, the Nile had been a source of sustenance and prosperity for the land. The Nile turned to blood in a vision, which is in the book of Ezekiel chapter 29 verse 1 to 10. A prophecy against Egypt describes a vision in which the Nile, a lifeline of the nation, turns to blood. This haunting imagery symbolized the devastating judgment that will befall Egypt at the hands of the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar. The Nile, revered for its fertility and life-giving property, is transformed into a source of devastation and desolation. So those are some of the books in the Bible that talk about River Nile. In the next video, you are going to see and know the main sources of River Nile. Don't forget to click on the notification bell to get full epic tale about River Nile from the source to its end in Mediterranean Sea.